Hi, Shashi. You're with Network Solutions, right?
Yes, I'm Shashi Bellamkonda. My official title is the Social Media Swami of Network Solutions.
Wow, I want that title.
Really nice to meet you folks at the Corporate Social Media Conference in New York City.
Great, great. And now, just before we get started, what exactly does Social Media Swami do at Network Solutions?
Build karma for the company is what I do. Basically, my position would translate to, in mortal terms, into director of social media. So, doing a strategy, reputation management, connecting with customers and community as part of our strategy.
Great. And why did you attend the Corporate Social Media Conference Summit? What makes this one different than all the other?
I think number one, the brand focus here is much greater, and I think even social media, I think it's been a couple of years since most brands have entered it. So this is a good place to exchange stories. Most of the panelists have been talking much more than just listen, engage, and converse. They've been giving us like actual case studies of what has been working for them. So that's huge. I'm actually speaking after lunch about real-time monitoring and how to judge when a crisis is going to strike. So I'm going to be talking about fortune telling. So, no, I'm just kidding. But one of the things,
I didn't think you were kidding. I'm like ready to take
one of the things that people have talked about is Jim Lukashevsky, who wrote the book How to Get Your Boss to Listen to You, says that companies have to react in 20 minutes. And then Jeremiah Owyang, who's with the Altimeter Group, comes along and says real-time monitoring is not enough. So what do? Do we hire fortune tellers?
Yeah.
So the question this is facing a lot of companies is to have prepare in place for something that you react even before crisis hits.
Almost like an emergency kit.
Yes.
A preparation kit.
Preparation
So for
kit.
social media, what would we prepare? What would we have in place for such a thing?
I mean, social media, people talk in real time, the conversations may be taking place, and generally I think in my experience, especially when your social media expert is on vacation or it's a weekend, prepare for something to happen when he is going away. So
Good point. Good point. So just last question, what are you taking away from this conference, and what do you hope comes out of it for the industry as a whole, social media, corporate social media?
I think the one consistent message has been the measurement part of it. So all the speakers have been saying even before you enter into that, make sure what you hope to measure is the same thing across the company.
Right.
So that's pretty important because people are looking at how do you measure ROI for this. And, it's important to say my ROI is engagement or my ROI is new customers or whatever your boss cares about. That should be the measurement for social media.
Great.
Excellent.
And you're enjoying the conference?
Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad to be here.
Great. Thank you for coming to the Corporate Social Media Summit, and we look forward to hearing more from you.
Thank you, Chris, Charlene, and thank you, Nick, for putting together a fantastic conference.